Time is running out. Some of the most respected handguns in the game are slipping quietly into the shadows. No warning, no announcement, just quietly pulled from the shelves. Manufacturers are chasing trends, new tech is taking over, and these classics are getting left behind. If you've ever thought about owning one, this might be your last shot. Pass on it now, and next time you see it, your wallet's gonna feel it, if you find one. So which of these legends are headed for extinction? Let's find out. Number 10, Beretta PX4 Storm. Ever had that one gun you have always wanted to buy, but now it's almost extinct? That's the Beretta PX4 Storm subcompact. Discontinued quietly in July 2023, this little powerhouse is officially off the assembly line for both 9mm and .40 S&W. Despite what Beretta's website still shows, production is over, and it's not coming back. Beretta says they'll support it for 10 more years, if parts are available. Translation? The clock's ticking, so why does this one matter? The PX4 subcompact is a rare DA/SA carry pistol, offering a smooth 9-pound double-action pull and a crisp single-action reset. It trades the rotating barrel of its bigger brothers for a classic Browning tilt lock. Simpler, faster, and easier to maintain. At 26 ounces, 6.2 inches long, and 1.4 inches wide, it feels solid without being bulky to carry. You get 13-round capacity with both a flush-fit mag and a pinky rest mag. Add ambidextrous safeties, a mini rail, swappable back straps, and compatibility with full-size PX4 mags. This compact punches way above its class. Before you start hunting one down, here's a quick look at the pros and cons. Rare DA/SA design in a compact frame. Excellent build quality and ergonomics. Versatile magazine compatibility. Great capacity for its size. Bulky ambidextrous safety levers, often swapped out. Market support may fade over time. Parts availability limited in the long term. Current price starting from $709 and climbing. Don't wait, grab one now before it disappears for good. Number 9, Ruger GP 110mm variant. You know that one gun that looks like it'll be around forever until it isn't? That's exactly what's happening with the Ruger GP 110mm. This revolver isn't just solid, it's tank-like. Built from stainless steel, it's got a 4-inch barrel, fiber optic front sight, blacked-out adjustable rear, and grips that combine wood panels with rubber inlays for that perfect balance of style and control. Chambered in 10mm, it holds 6 rounds and runs on a DA/SA trigger system. Long and deliberate in double action, crisp and accurate in single. Undercut trigger guard, top frame serrations to cut glare, and a cylinder release that feels natural if you're used to Smith & Wessons. It's built for real-world shooting, not just the range. So why is it fading? Simple. 10mm revolvers are a niche within a niche. Most 10mm fans lean toward semi-autos, and Ruger knows it. The market just didn't show up, and now this bruiser is quietly disappearing. Production has slowed, dealers are thinning out, and prices are trending upward. Expect to pay anywhere from $800 to $1,100 if you can even find one. Pros: rock-solid durability, legendary Ruger reliability, powerful 10mm chambering. Great for defense or backwoods carry. Cons: low capacity and slow reloads. Heavy double action pull. Niche appeal equals harder to find accessories. Fading fast from shelves, collectors are circling like hawks. Don't sleep on this one. Grab it before it's extinct. Number 8, CZ97B. If regret had a serial number, it'd be engraved on a CZ97B. Big, beautiful, and built like a warhorse. This .45 ACP masterpiece disappeared before half the market even noticed it was dying. This isn't your typical polymer striker-fired fare. The CZ97B is a full-size, all-metal DA/SA pistol built like the classic sedans, heavy, elegant, and engineered for a smooth ride. Chambered in .45 ACP with a manual safety, no decocker. This hammer-fired legend requires some finesse. To safely decock it, you've got to do it the old-school way. Press the trigger and slowly lower the hammer. It's not for beginners, it's for perfectionists. The ergonomics are surprisingly modern for such a beast. Swappable grip panels, replaceable sights, and a trigger that can be smoothed out with aftermarket work. The magazines come with bumper plates, giving it a rugged, tactical feel. Performance-wise, let's just say if it was a car, it would be like a Cadillac. That big frame eats recoil for breakfast. Smooth, easy, but heavy. Why is it disappearing? Because it's not a 1911. And in today's market, if you're shooting .45 ACP, you're either a 1911 diehard or you're not shooting .45 at all. With 9mm dominating, the 97B just didn't stand a chance. CZ has already pulled the plug. Some regions don't even see them anymore. Current pricing, if you're lucky, $775. More often, $1,000 to $1,300. Pros: smooth, low recoil .45 shooting, durable all-metal construction, collector-worthy fit and finish, easily modifiable grips and sights. Cons: heavy and not carry-friendly. Manual decocking can be tricky. Outpaced by polymer 9mm pistols, already hard to find. This one's not just discontinued, it's cruising straight into legend. Don't be the one saying, "I should've." Grab it before the prices hit classic car territory. Number 7, the SIG Sauer P229 Legion. The SIG Sauer P229 Legion is slowly fading, quietly, almost respectfully, like the last song at a party no one wants to end. It's one of the last great DA/SA compacts, and while it's not officially gone, the writing's on the wall. Production's thinning, attention's shifted, and the market's moving on. Blink, and this legend might vanish right under your nose. This isn't just any pistol, it's the crown jewel of SIG's Legion line. Chambered in 9mm, also available in .40 S and W and .357 S IG, it packs a 3.9-inch barrel, 7.1-inch overall length, and a hefty 34.4-ounce weight. Built on an all-metal alloy frame, this thing delivers 15+1 rounds of defensive firepower with a level of craftsmanship that polymer pistols just can't touch. And the upgrades? Next level. We're talking a Gray Guns enhanced DASA trigger, X-ray 3-night sights, G10 grips, front cocking serrations, a low-profile slide catch, and that beautiful Legion gray PVD finish. It points naturally, absorbs recoil like a champ, and hits with pinpoint accuracy. The undercut trigger guard and elite ergonomics make it feel custom fit to your hand. It's no exaggeration to say the P229 Legion is one of the best balanced compact pistols ever made. But here's the catch. The market has moved on. With SIG's own P320 and P365 lines dominating the striker-fired world, the P229 is being phased out quietly. It's not officially dead, but SIG's focus is gone and production is drying up. Current price? Anywhere from $1,300 to $1,600. Pros: battle-proven DASA trigger, premium build and materials, outstanding accuracy and recoil control, legendary SIG reliability loaded with upgraded Legion features. Cons: heavy and pricey, not optics ready out of the box, losing support and shelf space, DASA learning curve for new shooters. Gun fanatics are watching this one like it's prey. If it's been on your list, now's the time, because once it's gone for good. Number 6, FN503. The FN503 is officially discontinued, and if you blinked, you might have missed it. Once FN's answer to the ultra-competitive micro-compact 9mm market, it's now slipping off shelves and into the realm of forgotten gems. In a world dominated by the P365, Hellcat, and Glock 43X, the FN503 just didn't make enough noise to stay in the fight. But that doesn't mean it's not worth grabbing, especially now. What makes it special? Solid FN craftsmanship in a slim, striker-fired package. Chambered in 9mm with a 3.1-inch barrel, a width of just 1.1 inches, and a weight of 21 ounces, the FN503 is a purpose-built for deep concealment and daily carry. It comes with 2 magazines, a 6-round flush mag with pinky extension, or an 8-round mag with a firm grip sleeve. The polymer frame houses a removable serialized chassis, offering modular potential, though FN never fully leaned into it. The trigger pull is around 5.5 to 6 pounds, clean, crisp, and very manageable. It features multiple safety layers, including an internal firing pin block, trigger safety, and disconnect safety. The textured grip feels surprisingly comfortable despite the blocky look, and the slide stop, though small, is functional. Sights are basic but dovetailed for windage adjustment. Why is it fading? It can't compete with newer guns offering optics-ready slides, higher capacity, and true modularity. The 503's 6+1 and 8+1 capacities started to feel dated, and at $479.99, it sat in a price tier crowded with feature-rich alternatives. Pros: slim and concealable soft shooting with great control, excellent build quality and reliability, left-hand friendly, simple takedown and maintenance. Cons: no red dot support, lower capacity than modern rivals. Limited aftermarket and no modular frames released. If you're like me and always respected FN's quality but never pulled the trigger, this is your chance. It's discontinued, stocks are dwindling, and you won't find many more chances to own this underrated carry piece. Number 5. Springfield XD Original. Ever watch a gun slowly vanish from the spotlight? Not with a bang, but with a whisper? That's what's happening to Springfield's original XD series and the XDE. Once everyday carry favorites, now they're being quietly phased out, replaced by newer, flashier siblings like the XDM Elite and the Hellcat. Let's start with the Springfield XD, a striker-fired 9mm pistol with 16+1 capacity and Springfield's signature grip safety. Built tough and priced around $500 to $600, it was once a go-to for concealed carry and duty use. But in today's market, where optics-ready slides, modular designs, and flat triggers are the norm, the XD just couldn't keep pace. Springfield didn't sound the alarm, but the writing's on the wall. It's missing from catalogs, not being promoted, and slowly fading from inventory. Then there's the Springfield XDE, officially discontinued in December 2021. It was Springfield's bold swing at a slim DASA 9mm, unique for its hammer-fired design in a world of strikers. With barrel lengths of 3.3 inches, 3.8 inches, and 4.5 inches, and capacities of 8+1 in 9mm and 6+1 in 45 ACP, it had potential. But poor ergonomics, a confusing manual safety decocker, and unfortunate timing, launched the same year as the SIG P365, sealed its fate. Pros: reliable and proven, XD and XDE. Affordable, especially on the used market. XDE offers rare DSA carry option. Trusted Springfield build quality. Cons: XD lacks modern features, no optics cut, flat trigger, etc. XDE is taller, bulkier than it needs to be. Safety design on XDE is awkward under pressure. Market demand has moved on. If you're a fan of classic simplicity or hammer-fired action, these guns still have value, but they won't be around forever. Don't wait until they're only available at collector prices. Number 4. Taurus G3C. Have you ever grabbed a budget pistol thinking it's just a backup, and then it shoots so well you start rethinking your carry setup? That's the Taurus G3C, a compact 9mm that punches way above its price tag. But here's the deal. Its days may be numbered. Why? All signs point to Taurus shifting gears. With the Taurus GX4 now leading the charge and rumors of a G4 series floating around, the G3C is starting to feel like the last of its line. While it's not officially discontinued, it hasn't seen any major updates, and it's slowly being edged out by optics-ready, slimmer, modular platforms. But for now, it's still one of the best deals in the game. Let's talk about its specs. 12+1 capacity comes with 3 12-round mags, approximately 22 ounces, with a 3.2-inch barrel and a 10-ifer matte finish slide for extra durability. The polymer frame is grippy, well-stippled, and paired with a flat-face trigger featuring a short reset and even second strike capability, a rarity in striker-fired pistols. Its sights are Glock-compatible, with a fixed front and drift-adjustable rear. Add in manual safety, reversible mag release, and front serrations, and you've got serious bang for your buck. Priced around $250 to $350, depending on where you look. Pros: incredible value for the price. Comes with 3 mags out of the box. Reliable, soft shooter with solid accuracy. Great utility gun, truck, boat, or backup. Second strike capable, easy upgrades with Glock-compatible sights. Cons: trigger breaks far back, awkward for large hands, heavier and thicker than newer micro-compacts. No optics cut Taurus brand, still rebuilding trust for some buyers. The G3C may still be in production, but let's be honest, the market's moving fast and this one's getting left behind. If you've ever thought about grabbing one, don't wait. Once they're gone, they won't stay cheap for long. Number 3, Walther P99. Ever have a gun you admired for years? Saw it in movies, read about it, maybe even handled one once, but kept saying, "I'll get it eventually"? Well, it eventually just ran out. The Walther P99 is officially discontinued, and this isn't just another pistol going out of production. This one changed the game. Launched in 1996, the Walther P99 was a lifeline for the company. The first polymer-framed, striker-fired pistol from Walther, and the handgun that pulled them back from the edge of bankruptcy. It introduced innovations like modular backstraps, a DASA trigger system and a striker-fired platform, and the now famous anti-stress AS trigger, giving it a long first pull and crisp, short resets. It even featured a top-mounted decocker, ambidextrous paddle mag release, captive recoil spring, drop safety, and a loaded cocked indicator. Stuff that felt space-age back then. Chambered in 9mm, also available in .40 S&W and 9x21mm, the P99 holds 15 plus 1 rounds, weighs roughly 24 ounces, and delivers the kind of German-engineered reliability that helped re-establish Walther as a serious player. In pop culture, it replaced the iconic PPK in James Bond's Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997. So why is it disappearing? Walther is all in on the PDP now. Optics ready, modular, and designed for today's shooter. The P99's legacy features, like its proprietary rail and niche DA/SA system, just don't compete in a world of red dots and flat triggers. Its final edition was released in early 2023 as a tribute, and that's it, no more are coming. Price? Around $700 to $900 and hiking fast. Pros: rare DASA striker-fired design anti-stress trigger is smooth and unique. Interchangeable backstraps, great ergonomics and reliability. Deep movie and industry legacy. Cons: no optics compatibility, proprietary rail limits, accessory options. Discontinued, parts and mags will get scarce DA/SA learning curve for new shooters. If you're a Bond fan, a DA/SA lover, or a collector who appreciates what this pistol meant, this is your last real shot. Once they're gone, they'll only exist in safes, forums, and fan pages. Get one before you're stuck paying collector prices. Number 2, Browning High Power MKIII fixed sights. Have you ever come across a gun that feels like it belongs in a museum but shoots like it just left the factory? That's the Browning High Power Mark III. And it's not just rare, it's gone. Browning officially discontinued the High Power in 2018, ending an 80-year run that shaped modern handgun design. If you've ever thought about owning one, this is your last real chance. The Mark III is the most refined factory version ever made. Chambered in 9mm, it holds 13 plus 1 rounds in a double-stack magazine, a high-cap feat when it launched. It's a single-action-only pistol with ambidextrous thumb safeties, a crisp trigger, and a forged steel frame, and slide finished in matte black epoxy. Other upgrades include combat-style 3-dot sights, an extended beaver tail, modern firing pin safety, and an improved hammer to prevent slide bite. It feels slim, smooth, and balanced, like a 1911 that went on a diet and got a double-stack mag. Why is it disappearing? Because manufacturing was expensive, demand shifted to polymer and optics-ready pistols, and Browning knew it couldn't keep up. No more are being made, and Browning doesn't support the platform anymore. Sure, clones exist like the Springfield's SA-35, IFN's new high power, Gerson's MKIII, but none of them are genuine Browning high powers. Prices? Expect to pay $850 to $1,100, and rising fast. Clean models are already drying up. Pros: timeless John Browning design steel frame, incredible balance, smooth, crisp single-action trigger, collectible and historically significant best ergonomics of its era. Cons: discontinued and unsupported mag disconnect, gun won't fire without mag, heavy trigger pull for some users. No optics, ready options. Collectors are eyeing this masterpiece out. If you're like me and always admired this gun from afar, now's the time. Because once these are gone, they're not coming back. Number 1. HK P30L. Ever have that one gun on your list for years? You watch the price, check the stock, and then suddenly, it's nowhere to be found? That's the HK P30L. It's not discontinued yet, but with shrinking availability and the market shifting fast, it's walking a very thin line. The P30L is the long slide version of HK's legendary P30 series, packing a 4.5-inch barrel, 15+1 capacity, and weighing in at 27 ounces unloaded. Offered in 9mm or .40 S&W, it's still one of the few full-size double-action, single-action polymer pistols in production. The V1 LEM trigger, law enforcement modification, gives you a consistent light pull at 4.5 pounds, feeling like a smooth single action with no decocker, but includes a long reset. Controls? Ambidextrous everything, including an extended slide release and paddle mag release, plus interchangeable back straps and side panels for that perfect grip. The ergonomics are best in class. Add a match weight for reduced muzzle rise, and you've got a tack driver with movie star looks, and yes, this is that gun from John Wick. So why is it fading? Simple. HK's focus is now on striker-fired models like the VP9 and VP9L. Demand for hammer-fired, double-action, single-action guns is shrinking. Some variants are already gone, and HK doesn't do big retirement parties. They just stop showing up. With quarterly batches, it often goes out of stock for months. Price? Around $700 to $900 new, if you can even find one. Or snag a used for $400, which will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Pros: legendary HK reliability, 3,000 plus rounds, 0 malfunctions. LEM trigger is light, crisp, and consistent. Incredible grip, comfort, and fit. Long slide equals better recoil, control, and accuracy. Ambi controls plus modular grip equals lefty-friendly. John Wick approved. Cons: long reset on LEM can slow follow-ups, paddle mag release, may feel foreign to some, manual safety, on some models, can get in the way. Glow sights only work with light exposure. Limited aftermarket options. This one's not officially dead yet, but it's definitely on life support. If you've ever thought about owning a true combat-grade DA/SA pistol, don't blink. Get your hands on a 30,000 peso bill while they're still floating around. Don't let these rare gems slip through your fingers. If any of these pistols are on your radar, now's the time to act. Got a favorite? Drop it in the comments. We're always down to talk guns. And hey, if you want to stay locked in with the latest, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a drop. More content is already in the pipe, so stick around and I'll see you in the next one.